go on our website and you can see the links below. And there's even a section just on autopilots, and we have sections on the different things that we specialize in. All right, so back to this box. So what do we have in here? You can see it's well packed. There's a lot of stuff, right? I mean, it's not just space. Okay, all right, I'm sort of excited actually. All right, okay, let's make some space by taking this box here. This is the sensor, and we're gonna talk about that once I get all the boxes out of the bigger box. So this is the sensor for the autopilot, so it knows where it's going. Next, we're gonna be, here's the control unit. That's sort of pretty much the brain. That's where everything sort of processed and all the decisions are taken. This is the ACU. We're gonna open that box as well. The next thing here, what we have is the control head. The control head is the interface. That's basically our version of a mouse and a keyboard for a computer, or maybe now the screen itself. This is how you would interface with the autopilot system. We've got a bunch of cables, and in this case, Raymarine has proprietary cabling called C-Talk NG. It's pretty much based on CAN bus, which is NMEA 2000, but they have proprietary ends. So if you've got an existing NMEA 2000 system that is not Raymarine, you're probably going to need to order a pigtail adapter to go from NMEA 2000 to C-Talk NG. Again, same system, it's just that Raymarine came up with their own proprietary NMEA 2000 ends, which they call C-Talk NG. Okay, and lastly, what I'm going to be taking out of the box is the wheel pilot itself, the drive unit. Okay, so, all right, so what do we have here? So this is what would be actually installed on your sailboat at the helm. I'm going to give you a little bit of indication of what this looks like. All right, excellent. So you can see there's a bunch of instructions, manuals, obviously the serial numbers. You've got to keep those handy. You've got to keep those handies because you never know. And we've got the wheel pilot over here. And underneath, I'm going to go slowly here. I'm going to show you the different bits and pieces. What's in that box? There you go. So this is actually what is installed around or in front of your helm. So you're gonna have a sort of a pedestal at your helm, and you're gonna have a wheel. And this would actually, the wheel would be on this side and the pedestal would be on this side. And generally what's gonna happen is the motors, most likely this can change. As you can see, there's different mounting locations. And this bracket over here is gonna be installed like this on the pedestal guard. And that what it allows is so that the wheel can actually turn, and this is the motor here that drives. So you can see it's not a huge motor, and that's why, you know, this is not for a 45-foot sailboat or even a 40-foot sailboat. It's max to 16,500 pounds. So even if you're at 16,500, it might not be great. And if you're looking for offshore work or something like that, this is not what I would recommend. I would definitely recommend a linear drive. But then the price goes way up. It's exponential to go. So this is the wheel drive unit. That's actually what moves your wheel.